The Chief Electoral Officer of Karnataka, Anbhu Kumar Sinha, has stated that as per the instructions of the Election Commission of India, the process of preparation, training and printing of materials will be carried out between the 26th to 29th of this month. These materials will be used by booth level officers. He said the entire special intensive revision process will run from 5th-8th 2026 to 4th-9th 2026. The claims and objections phase is scheduled from 5th-8th 2026 to 3rd-10th 2026 and the final electoral roll will be published on 7th-10th 2026. He added that this is the official schedule announced by the Election Commission. He further stated that the office of the Chief Electoral Officer in Karnataka is fully prepared to carry out the special intensive revision of electoral rules. As part of the exercise, 86.46% of voters have already been mapped. Karnataka currently has 5,55,61,565 registered voters, of whom 48,38,563 have already been mapped. The remaining voters will be mapped by designated officers before field operations begin. He also informed that in more than 130 assembly constituencies, over 90% of voter mapping has already been completed. The operational structure includes 31 district election officers, 35 additional DEOs, 224 electoral registration officers, 336 assistant EROs, 5,905 BLOs, supervisors and 59,050 BLOs who will directly carry out the enumeration process and distribute forms to voters. Regarding enumeration forms, 2 sets will be issued to every voter. One copy will be submitted to the BLO after signing, while the other will be retained by the voter as an acknowledgement. The BLO will also sign the voter's copy. He requested voters to carefully review the declarations in the form, which include confirmation of citizenship, assurance that the name is not included in any other constituencies, and awareness that false declarations are punishable under Section 31 of the Representation of People Act 1950. Sinha added that the form can be signed either by the elector or any adult family member. The form also contains details of documents required in case of electoral registration officer issues a notice, particularly in cases of data mismatch or inability to trace 2002 special intensive revision records. He further said that workshops for political parties have already been conducted at district and state levels, and additional sessions will be held again. Political parties have been requested to appoint booth-level agents at every polling booth to support the process and ensure better coordination. Workshops for media representatives will also be organized. Training for DEOs, EROs and BLOs will be conducted next week. The state government has been requested to fill all vacant posts to ensure smooth implementation of the process. Systematic voters' education and electoral participation activities will run alongside the enumeration process. Voter facilitation centers will be set up at the Gram Panchayat and ward levels, and a dedicated helpline is already being established. For voters opting for online submission, a digital module will be made available during the enrollment period. Voters can choose either physical or online submission. In the case of online applications, BLOs will verify the details before forwarding them to the ERO. He emphasized that the objective of the entire exercise is to ensure that all eligible voters are included in the electoral rolls while preventing the inclusion of eligible entries. Finally, he appealed for cooperation from all voters, political parties and the media for the successful conduct of the special intensive revision in Karnataka. For more such updates, stay tuned to Daily Salar Digital.
Good afternoon, everybody. For the state of Karnataka, Election Commission of India has announced the schedule for SIR yesterday. As per the schedule, the qualifying date of SIR is 1/10/2026 and the preparation, training and printing starts between 26-26 to 29-6-26, and house to visit by the BLOs goes from 36-2026 to 29-7-2026. Rationalization of polling stations by 29-7-26. Publication of draft of electoral roll on 5-8-2026. Period for filing claims and objections from 5-8-26 to 4-9-26. Notice-based disposal of claims and objections from 5-8-26 to 3-10-26. Publication of final electoral on 7-10-26. This is the schedule announced by the Election Commission of India. This state of Karnataka from the Chief Electoral Office is being completely prepared to go for SIR, and as a preparatory exercise, we have mapped 86.46% of our voters. We have 5 crore 55 lakh 61,565 voters in Karnataka, and we have already mapped 4 crore 80 lakh 39,560 people, and the remaining voters also will be mapped in the due course before the house of visit starts. And we have more than 130 assembly constituencies who have mapped more than 90% of the voters. We have around 31 DEOs, 35 ADEOs, 224 electoral registration officers, 336 assistant electoral registration officers, and 5,905 BLO supervisors, and 59,050 BLOs who will be doing the exercise directly, handling the enumeration form and reaching the voters. And regarding the enumeration form is concerned, we will get 2 sets. Every voter will get 2 sets of enumeration forms. I request all the voters kindly fill the forms and keep one form for your say with you, and hand over one form after duly signing it to the BLO. And in turn, the BLO sign your form also. So whatever the form you are keeping with you will remain with you as an acknowledgement. So I request all the voters of Karnataka kindly go through the conditions given in the enumeration form, like one, the elector mentioned above being myself or my family member has not acquired the citizenship of any other country. Second one, I am applying for inclusion in the electoral roll, and the name mentioned above being myself, my family member is not included in any other assembly constituency or parliamentary constituency. And the third one, I am aware that making the above statement or declaration in relation to this application, which is false and which I know or believe to be false or do not believe to be true, is punished under section 31 of RPI. So these three things I request them. And in the enumeration form, one more important thing is it can be signed either by the elector or any adult family member of the elector. So I request all of them. And the enumeration form has all the details of documents which can be given to the ERO if there is a notice from the ERO, if there is a mismatch on any data, or if they are not able to find 2002 SIR data on the concerned data. So these things happening. Regarding workshop for political parties, we already had workshop for political parties both at the district level and the state level. Again, we are going to have workshop with the political parties at the state level and district level. And I am very seriously requesting all the recognized political parties to kindly appoint BLAs, booth level agents, to every booth, so that it will help the process and to it is easy for us to communicate with the political parties also about all the field situations. And we like to have one workshop with the representatives from media also, and we will be training all our DEOs, EROs, and BLOs in the due course next week. And I request the state government to fill up all the vacant posts also already. And regarding sweep activities, it will start parallelly along with the enumeration process, and the voter registration center at every Gram Panchayat level and every ward level also will be established, and helpline is also already in the process. Regarding some people who wants to fill the enumeration form online, the module will be open during the enumeration process, so the option will be available to voters. It is for them to exercise either you want to sign the printed form or you want to apply online. So if you apply online, the voter will do the BLO will do the verification, and then it will be sent to the ERO. So all this I would like to bring into the notice of all our honorable voters of Karnataka, and the purpose of this exercise is to ensure all the eligible voters are taken and no ineligible voter will be there in the electoral list. So I request support and cooperation from all the voters of Karnataka and all the political parties and friends from all the media.